the bishop called and he said, I want to see you in Rochester with the pastors of Rochester. There was Abigail and Fighton and Rankin and I think it was Jansen. I said, what the hell is that all about? So when I got up there, they said we're going to start a new parish and they want you to do it. I said, that's very nice of them. And it turned out to be a gift for me. They say, years ago that the flock follows the shepherd. But in this case, I followed the flock. I saw the enthusiasm and I saw the generosity and the love of the people who came first to the skate country, and they just kept on coming. When Father Mangan said, this is the crowd in the territory that's going to be the new parish, he said there's about 700 people there, and they'll come, they're in your area now. Well, two good nuns from the Notre Dame sisters, Mankato, yeah, and they came down and we went to every door, and we would get together at night and say, how many did we get today? And invariably, when you go knock on the door and you do it yourself, they say, we're starting a new parish and you're going to be a part of it. They said, wait a minute now. We just finished St. Pius. Our kids are going to school there. We got married there and they were baptized there. And I'd say, that's okay. We won't count you. Anybody who didn't want to come, that was all right. That was their privilege. But we ended up with 165. Most of them were from Broadmoor and Olympic Village. But there was others and all. And we were amazed at the generosity of those people. They welcomed us, and when I was looking for a place to stay, coming from Hayfield, I went to over on 63 North, there was a place for a park, a trailer park. And I went to the office and I said, do you have a place for me to stay? They said, who are you? And I told them. They said, well, are you married? I said, no. And they said, well, we don't take single people because they run out on us and after they give us money and at night they take off. So we'd rather not have that. And finally, Ray Aaron, God love him, and Mary gave us that little apartment, kitty corner for this church. I'm always grateful to them. I was at a group celebration here the other day, and Rick and Carol were there, and I told them the story. They didn't know about the fact that I was welcomed by Ray and Mary. Well, anyway, I came up after I said yes. I said, well, I don't know how this is going to work, but we'll give it a try. And I had a pack of cigarettes in my pocket. I took it, I put it over in the passenger seat. I said, I'm never going to take another cigarette. And I told somebody that, and they said, what's that got to do with starting a parish? I said, it does absolutely nothing, but I want to do something for God.
MaCauley says he doesn't know where to start. Wonderful Chad family invited me to go to Notre Dame to marry Chad and his intended wife in the chapel.
Yeah.
And so we left Rochester, I presume it was in the morning, and we picked up, Chad has a brother by the name of Matt, and we picked up one of Matt's friends along the way. And as soon as the friend got into the car, he used the F word. And I reached over and introduced myself. And he said, "Hi, my name is so-and-so." Anyway, it was a great celebration. Chad and his wife are both attorneys and both living in Missouri, St. Louis, and they have one and almost two children. Anyway, thank you for